disciples. So from these verses, I think we can find several reasons why Mary Magdalene had a front row seat to the greatest story ever told. First one is this, if you're still taking notes, she started from rock bottom. Mary's life and her story started from rock bottom. We see from these verses when Jesus first met her, she was demon-possessed. And for whatever reason, Luke includes the number of demons that came out of Mary, that it was 7. Now, I'm not sure of the significance of that information, but in the Bible, the number 7 is often a number of completion. We see it all the time surfacing. God created the world in 6 days, and on the 7th day, there was rest. So many other places in the Bible, the number 7 is used for a number of completion. So I think that the number is significant enough that Luke tells it to us. He lets us know that there were 7 demons. Maybe 7 demons meant that Mary was completely possessed to the max, right? I don't know. I also believe that it tells us that there were 7 cast out, that Jesus completely did a work in Mary, delivering her from everything that could have been there. Now, I would say that being possessed by 7 demons sounds like being at rock bottom. Honestly, for this guy, being possessed by 1 demon would probably be rock bottom in my life. But for Mary, it was 7 demons working in her life. And I think the first reason Mary was chosen to have a front row seat is that she was totally in need of an incredible deliverance. Her story started at rock bottom. The second reason I think that she got a front row seat for the resurrection, that she was powerfully delivered. This is why. She was powerfully delivered. Mary was part of a group of women that had been miraculously touched by Jesus, healed, delivered. They were all committed and following him because of the work that God had done in them. Mary wasn't just a fan of Jesus. In fact, Jesus had a lot of fans. There were a lot of people that followed Jesus from afar. They really weren't committing to him as disciples, but they were fans of his. Mary wasn't just an admirer or an acquaintance, right? She had a powerful testimony of deliverance from 7 demons. Everyone who knew Mary knew she was demon-possessed. And the opposite was true as well. When Jesus touched her, when he cast those demons out of her, everyone knew what had happened. So I believe that Mary was right there in the front row because she started at rock bottom and because she was powerfully delivered. Here's the third reason I believe she got to see the resurrection firsthand. She stayed close to Jesus. She got an opportunity to see it because she was there, because she stayed close and she didn't wander away. Where was Mary the day after she was miraculously delivered by 7 demons? She was closely following Jesus. Mary wasn't going to experience that kind of rock bottom deliverance and just walk away into the crowd, right? She was right there with Jesus. And remember at the tomb, why did she get to see the resurrected Jesus before anyone else? Let's go back and read John 20, verses 10 and 11 again. You remember where Peter and John went after they went in there and they saw the empty tomb? Verse 10 says, then they went home. They went home, right? They missed out. Peter and John saw the empty tomb. They saw the burial cloths folded and they took off. They went home. Maybe they went home to tell the others. Maybe they went back into hiding. Maybe they were excited or terrified or both. But the fact is they didn't stay. They went home. But where was Mary? Verse 11 says Mary was standing outside the tomb crying. So why did Mary get a front row seat to the greatest show in human history? Well, why was she the first one to see the empty tomb, the first one to spread the word, and the first one in all of humanity to see Jesus face to face after he was resurrected? I believe it's because she started rock bottom, she was powerfully delivered by Jesus, and she stayed close to Jesus throughout his entire time here on earth.